Hi everybody, Paul Cameron here from SpeedUpMyJobSearch.com with a clip from our monthly jobs-driven networking group, which meets in Wheaton, Illinois every third Thursday. Let's take a look. Laura Cognato, she actually, when we first started this group, she was like our PR person. What was the title we had for you?
Marketing Director.
Marketing Director for the Jobs-Driven Networking Group. But you know what? While she's looking for a position, that was a title that she could put on her resume because she was volunteering and helping us get the word out about this. And she was facing several challenges, more than just a few. She said a trifecta of challenges. For example, she was changing careers. She was going from technology into sales. She had a previous termination in her past. Potential age discrimination, unemployed for more than a year, and a few other things on top of that she was facing. And basically she went from having no interviews for more than a year and being between positions for more than a year to changing her approach, and within 90 days interviewed at 16 different companies, had 3 job offers, and landed her dream job, and is still there more than a year later. Absolutely amazing individual. And to my understanding, you're going to explain to us exactly how you did that. So this should be a great presentation. So thank you everybody for being here, and welcome Laura.
I reached the lowest point in my job search when I was trying to format my resume for 8 hours. But formatting was the least of my problems. It's been years since I worked in sales. How would you fill that gap? I found many opportunities on my alma mater's job boards. I'll always remember the first one, a third-party logistics company. I found the main phone number and a contact name. It was the day before a long holiday weekend, July 2nd, a Thursday, between 4 and 5 p.m. Remember those numbers, because I'm going to come back to them later. I mean, that, just as an aside, that is the best time to call. The day before, because Friday was the day off before the 4th of July. They celebrated Friday for the 4th of July, and then you had Saturday and Sunday. Everybody works on the day before. A lot of people do. And they're just sitting there watching the clock, waiting to go home. So, may I please speak to Joe K? One moment, please. Ring, ring, ring. I'm dying. I mean, I'm glad they can't see my face because I'm just like, ooh. Joe K, how can I help you? Joe, how are you today? We're going to start with the C in connect. Have a conversation. The O, be open and honest. Joe, I found this job posting on one of my alma mater's websites, and I was hoping you could point me in the right direction. Do you know who I should be speaking with? That would be me. Wow, I can't believe I got you on the first try. And that's just the way I saw it, because I was really surprised that he was the one that was the hiring manager for this inside sales position. The N in connect, first N. Say something nice, either about them, well, you don't know them, so say something nice about their company. Joe, I have a tremendous respect for your company being one of the largest 3PL providers in the nation. The second N is for next steps. Joe, I would love an opportunity to meet you and learn more about the position. What are the next steps? E, be excited. I'm excited. Joe, I'm so excited to start the process by applying online and sending you my resume. He knows I'm excited because he can hear it in your voice. C, the closing question, and this is the most important. Can I please follow up next week? The T is for thank you. Thank you, Joe. I look forward to speaking with you next week. And the T is also for trust. It's for everything that precedes it in the CONNECT acronym. It shows you're likable, that you are relatable. Trust in yourself. You follow up with an email, ask for those next steps, and 1 week later, I had the interview. I called Paul and I said, it works! It works! Okay, so the first point on the list is to get a professional headshot. Why? There's no shadows from an iPhone or any other kind of an imaging device. And it shows that you spent the time and effort and the money to go out and get it. I just want to go back to the call and the follow-up email a minute. We're going to reference some things in here, but that one success was the momentum for me to build and motivate myself to keep going. Because the more you have of those in the bank, if you get an offer you don't like or don't feel comfortable with, like I did, there's some more waiting. And then you can choose without having to be forced to make a choice out of necessity. So basically, I did the same thing every time. And building up, the more calls you make, the more you have in your piggy bank. And Paul's system, I didn't go through it here because if and when you join, and I'm going to encourage every one of you to join Speed Up My Job Search, not because it worked for me, because it is the best system around. I looked everywhere. With the situation that I was in, I had no hope. Trust me. And Paul knows, and the other 50 job clubs I went to know my story. So I'm going to encourage you to do that. Point number 2, create a business card with that professional headshot and have a friendly smile. Because that's how you want to be remembered. Have a larger font for your email address and phone number. As you could see, it's even larger than my name. They're not going to remember my name. They're going to remember my photo and my and when they want to send you something, they want to be able to read your email address and your phone number when they call you for the interview. On the back of my card, you will see, this is Vistaprint I use, and they were wonderful, by the way, and very inexpensive. I have my LinkedIn profile scanned to a barcode. You could scan this barcode in your phone, on your phone, and go right to my LinkedIn profile. Now, if you have a website or some other kind of portfolio you want to show, put that there. I didn't. I only had a binder full of I had a portfolio that I took to the interview with a binder. But, okay, even if they don't look at it, you know what it tells them? Oh, she knows technology. She can relate to the millennials. And I also put a couple lines on the top for people at networking events to write notes. At a job fair, paperclip the business card to your resume. No one said you couldn't. They just said they don't want it on the resume. But I went to so many sales job fairs where I could interview right on the spot with that hiring manager, and I clipped that business card right to the resume. And I even had one comment to me. He said, yeah, I remember yours was on the you were the only one who had a card on a stack this high. Use strategic compliments in the PS of your emails. This is fantastic. I use this all the time at work. Now, it has to be genuine and authentic, right? You're not going to give someone a compliment who hung up on you. It's nice to compliment somebody who helped you get to the person you want to talk with. So if I talk to, let's say I talked to Laura, who helped me get to Mary. So, dear Mary, blah, blah, blah. Laura was wonderful with me on the phone. I thought you would like to know. I can't tell you how many leads I've gotten in my role. Not even speaking to the contact, who 3 to 10 minutes later reply in an email. Yes, she is very nice. Thank you for recognizing it and telling me. Keep your sense of humor. You don't know how many times I laughed at myself during this job search. One of the times, I'd like to share this story, Paul knows it. I was on an interview, first interview, and it was a commercial cleaning company. And the hiring manager said to me, "You're too nice. You're going to get eaten alive out there. I can't hire you." He had a stack of others ready to call. I saw them there. Called back for second interviews. I called Paul. I said, "How do I deal with this? Yeah, I know I'm pretty nice, but I want that second interview. I want to meet the owner." He said, "Write this in the thank you note." He said, "Some people respond to different kinds of personalities and selling styles. You may want to think about that to include all the different kinds of ranges of people that you have as customers. They may relate to me." Well, guess what? I got that second interview. He called me back. And I got to meet the owner and the operations manager, and that was the second job offer. It was funny. It was funny that he said that. But it wasn't for nothing, because I went to the master who knows. He knows how to handle all these different situations, and I have plenty of them. We don't have enough time here to tell you all of them. And lastly, find a way to pay it forward. Even the most, I used to minimize what I tried to help people in my job. So how can I help them? Everyone gets up here and says, "And now you have to give to get." I didn't know what that meant. But even the littlest thing, like encouraging someone when they're going on an interview, texting them, "Good luck on your interview. I wish you all the best." That is helping someone.
Wow, thank you. And I just want to say, obviously, you've been working on this a while, and this is her, believe it or not, first presentation like this, which was really wonderful.
Thank you.
And while I sincerely appreciate all the kind words you gave me there, the reality is, I mean, think about the situation that she was in. She'd been between positions for a year, and then you get a job offer, and you have the confidence, fortitude, that's another good word for it, to be able to turn it down, and then to get another one to be able to turn it down after a year of looking, because you started doing these things. You said, "Hey, Laura, why don't you start making these phone calls?" So she started making these phone calls. "Hey, why don't you make these changes to your resume?" And then she did those things. There's so much to hearing a bunch of good ideas versus doing them. You know, so the little PS idea, that's a great, I'm going to start doing that in mine. That's not mine. I'm going to use that just today. But it's taking these great ideas and actually doing them. That's what makes the huge difference in the search. So whatever you got from her here today, and any of the other ideas you pick up at these job clubs, put them into action and try them, you know, at least for a week, multiple times, not just once, and didn't work, that obviously, you know, is a bad idea. Try it multiple times.
You have to be persistent and patient.
Sincerely appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here. I hope that was helpful for you, and please check out the rest of our YouTube channel for more tips and strategies to help you with your job search. Just look for Speed Up My Job Search, all one word, or use the link on your screen now. If you'd like to join us at our next meeting, just go to drivestaff.com/JDNG for details. Each month we cover a different aspect of networking to help you sharpen your networking skills and to help you build your network with the other attendees. Now, if the location or the time doesn't work for you, we do have an online version available as well, and you can still network with us in our online private member forum. I'd love to meet you at the next one, so I hope you can make it. Thanks for watching.